What is up? The night is young. Out of nowhere, I don't know. Alright, Ice Trooper doing another shoutcast for Game for Glory. This is the first NA game of tonight at 6:30 PST. It seems like Purple Team was able to get Song Jae-gu his Singe. Tycoon Lee also was able to pick up his Lee Sin. Two very popular Game for Glory players. Seems like Purple Team was able to pick up a Leona support, extracted on that Tristana, and then we have Lux as their AP mid. Blue Team going with a J4 jungle, Asphalt at Brand. Chichito playing AD carry. We usually see him at support, usually, I think, in Game for Glory matches. Calgo Moo, haven't seen him in a Game for Glory match before. However, he's going to be going top Rumble. Meanwhile, we have Jazzy as the support. Out of nowhere, out of nowhere. I think, like previous games, the goal here is to try to shut down Tycoon Lee's jungle. In one of the previous nights last week, the opposing team was able to do a good job of stopping Tycoon Lee from getting off a lot of his ganks, and then that kind of made him have to play a more gold deprived jungler, which I don't think he's used to playing. But you can see that with that strategy, he became a lot less efficient in terms of contributing to his team. However, that specific game, it seems like his team was getting kind of wrecked regardless.
User joined your channel.
User joined my channel. It would be Zot. But, so we have... Yes?
Are you doing the first game?
Yeah. I'm scheduled for it. This is odd.
I didn't
So
invite you.
unprofessional. Oh my god. Anyways, game is starting in about 10 seconds.
Oh, but you're already doing it. Okay.
In terms of individual lanes, we have Singed at top versus Rumble. I think Rumble has a slight edge over Singed because Singed is full melee, and then Rumble could utilize those harpoons really
User
well
left
in
your
order
channel.
to create some spacing between the two champions. However, I think this matchup also depends on which player understands the matchup better. Like at level 6, I am pretty sure, but not certain, that Rumble can one-hit combo Singed. So it'll be interesting to see who could snowball top. My phone is getting text messages, but in terms of skins, I'm gonna give the slight edge over to Purple Team, who has 3 skins over Blue Team's 2 skins. Zombie Brand is a very ugly skin. Drazi with the only nice looking skin on Blue Team. Meanwhile, Purple Team has Augmented Singe. We have Bruce Lee Sin, and then Steel Legion Lux. I don't really agree with this one, but these two more than compensate for Steel Legion Lux, right? Moving on, we have Kaylin and Nami at bottom versus Leona and Tristana. I don't really think Leona is a good match with Tristana because Tristana has a lot of consistent damage, I would say, but not very much burst damage, which is kind of what you would want to run when playing with a Leona support. However, it's not a bad choice. Good engage for the team overall as a Leona, and once you hit level 6, you do have that slight burst coming from Tristana's ult, as well as Leona's stuns. So stacking CC pretty good. However, we have Kaylin and Nami. Nami is slightly OP because of that that ridiculous damage buff that she offers to her allies. In addition, she has that bubble, which is a long CC, which they could utilize really well against someone such as Tristana, who will scale throughout the game and as her range increases. I'm gonna say Caitlyn and Nami will have the slight edge over Leona and Tristana, which are gonna have trouble they're gonna have trouble CSing maybe, or being aggressive, since Leona will be able, or it's gonna be hard for Leona to do a strong engage and stay on Caitlyn and Nami, because Caitlyn has a disengage, and then Nami can help disengage by throwing down the bubble, and she has that ult as well. So they're definitely going to need some help from Leona and or Lux. Meanwhile at mid we have Lux versus Brand. I think this is going to depend on individual skill, because Brand is pretty close ranged in terms of damage and skill shots, but Lux is the opposite. She has a lot of poking potential, and so both champions are very bursty, so we'll have to see who is the better burst. But anyways, game is now working. Had a short pause there, but we in this ping's going down for purple team. Seems like they want to invade this. Pretty smart idea. They are dealing with the J4 jungle against a Lee Sin jungle. Seems like blue team's gonna be able to see this coming though. So purple team a little slow on the invade. J4 already scouting this out. Rumble gonna head over to Bush. Nope, never mind. Caitlyn doing a good decision by guarding the Bush at bottom lane. Not a very good strat by blue team, completely ignoring this Bush right here. And do they see them go in? They do see people heading in. That's an easy kill right there. Oh, Jazzy giving first blood to Lee Sin. Tyken Lee is definitely gonna snowball this game now, but Jazzy messed up because we already had someone at mid guarding that entrance, but we didn't have anyone or anything guarding the entrance to the blue team's jungle over here. So misplay by Jazzy right there, and he had to pay the price by giving first blood to Lee Sin. Only person that didn't get a assist from that was Song Jae-gu, but he did receive some experience, however, I believe. But nice stun from DJ Daz, and then nice follow-up by everyone else. Lux burned the ignite, and then Jazzy didn't burn anything, so only one spell used during that team fight. Seems like Tyken Lee is going to switch over to red buff and do a standard start now. Meanwhile, J4 is going to do the same by doing his blue buff first. Quick red pickup for Tyken Lee. Let's see how he did spend that first blood gold on a quick Madred, so he's going to be able to run through jungle pretty easily. Meanwhile at bottom lane, Caitlyn just doing a little bit of poke. Singe throwing down a quick ward near his top jungle. I don't think he should have done that, because typically you want to ward around 3 or 4 minutes when the opposing jungler has both buffs. This blue ward is going to be able to spot Tyken Lee invading jungle. Slow or moderately slow follow-up from blue team. Tyken Lee should be aware that that is warded now. J4 poking out a bit though. Lee Sin gonna start on his blue. I believe he's gonna hand it over to DJ. Oh, we got a team fight going down on here. Barrier being burned from Caitlyn as well as a flash. Ignite was burned for Leona, however, wasn't able to pick up the kill. Oh, another strong engage, getting that stun. Get that kill. Oh, nice kill from Extracted, burning the flash. Meanwhile, at bottom lane, Lee Sin gonna try to follow this up. Gonna pick up a kill. YOLO swag. Oh, Caitlyn gonna be able to make it out just in time. G4 gonna decide to head up to mid, try to get a gank off there. However, it is warded at the entrance that he's going through. Is he even aware of this? Does he realize this? Bad map awareness. Dodges it. Gets the stun on G4. However, Brandon's gonna continue chasing Lux. Oh. Singe is here to follow up, and that's gonna stop the chase. Rumble's gonna turn around. Oh, Singe is gonna catch this guy. Oh, YOLO swag. No YOLO swag, never mind. Lee Sin getting caught out and died. Wasted flash from Asphalt, however, Lux has to deal with 2 people with double buffs now. Bad idea to get in range of a melee G4 that has a red buff. Trying to do some jukes, however, he's slowed for life. 304 move speed. He ain't getting away anytime soon. Burns the flash. Going the wrong direction though. He's not gonna be able to get out of this. I don't think. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to get out of this. Come on, what are you doing? Oh my god. Completely juking everybody. However, he's in turret range and he gets hit. Leona going in on Jazzy once again, getting a nice stun. Slow reaction time or follow-up from Extracted though. Meanwhile at top lane, Rumble seems to be doing a decent job against Singed, who has already burnt 2 stacks of his crystalline flask. However, Rumble is still, or Singed is still able to stay close in terms of CS. Big wave at mid pushing towards purple team side. Lux is going to be able to come here and miss not too much experience. Meanwhile at bottom lane, Caitlyn shoving the lane toward purple's turret. Ooh! Leona getting a lot of easy engages on Nami and Caitlyn. So, however, this trade is being turned around. Extracted, not very smart, burning that rocket jump. Rocket jump is not something you want to burn mana on because it uses. Oh, let's talk about that later. Lux going in on this Brand who has double buff. Lee Sin's here to follow up. G4 is nowhere to be found, however, he is at bottom lane. Might be able to pick up a kill there. Lux is running low, however. Brand is dead. You dead, bitch. Ooh. Meanwhile, at bottom lane, Leona is able to survive a gank from G4 as well as Extracted, who has that Vampiric Scepter to do a little bit of lifesteal. I think what a good strategy to go against Tristana. Oh, you dead. Boom. A lot of nice pressure from Lee Sin, but another misplay from Jazzy. But like I was saying, a strong strategy to use against Tristana is to push the wave into the turret. I'll explain that later. However, Caitlyn's going to be able to disengage against Lee Sin, but the reason why you want to push the turret up towards, the reason why you want to push the wave towards Tristana's turret is because she isn't able to CS as effectively under turret because her explosive shot passive, it kind of screws up the way she has to last hit under turret. So if you don't know how to utilize it, it could be really helpful for the opposing team. Rumble taking a slight CS lead over Song Jae-gu, but no kills going down over there yet. Song Jae-gu does have that Terror of the Goddess flowing for him now. G4 is camping at mid trying to get a kill. Asphalt missing the stun. Man, this DJ guy just dodging all his skill shots. Gets a nice stun on Bran. However, the turret isn't in range to deal some damage. Nami's gonna decide to do a ward on bottom river, providing some nice vision. However, I think Lee Sin's gonna continue trying to come from lane instead of jungle. Meanwhile, at top lane, Song Jae-gu taking a bit of unnecessary melee damage from Rumble. So Song Jae-gu isn't really respecting the damage output that Rumble can offer. Meanwhile, at mid, Tyken Lee going in. Brand uses the ult, gets Lux dropped down really quick. However, Lux is able to survive. Meanwhile, Tyken Lee taking a bit of damage. No mana for oh, holy shit, this guy gonna die. That God kick from Lee Sin. Song Jae-gu gonna head down to mid. Uses the ghost as well. Doesn't have his ult up, however, he's going ham. He's YOLO swagging. Uses ignite. This guy dead. Oh, Song Jae-gu, what are you doing? Oh, however, he does pick up the kill on on Brand, and then this is gonna be rewarding for for Purple Team, who is now stealing Blue Team's blue buff. So good pickup for them, definitely. That Song Jae-gu on that YOLO swag. Caitlyn seems to be trying to do what my strat is, but it seems like he's failing. Oh, people asking me to carry them. Maybe later. This guy's bronze. Meanwhile, Leona doing another strong engage on Caitlyn. Misses, not able to get a stun off, is able to get the stun off now. However, bad communication from Extracted and Knight. However, they do pick up a kill. Oh god, YOLO swag! Barrier. Oh, what the hell? That should not have happened. Barrier able to save Extracted, out surviving Chichito, who still has flash up. Nice double kill pickup for Purple Team's bot lane. G4 being caught up now. Leona missing the ult from her, or the ult stun. However, this Tyken Lee going ham. YOLO swag. Tyken Lee, too good. They're gonna probably be able to pursue this dragon kill now. Killing spree on Tyken Lee. Really hard to shut down Tyken Lee right now. I don't think he's even back yet. Yeah, he's sitting on almost 2k gold right now. He's gonna be able to pick up some core items once he backs. Asphalt's gonna head up top, try to get a gank on this guy. YOLO swag and Rumble gang the ult down, and this guy's dead. Alright, Brand picking up a kill on Singed. Singed burned the ult there, and I believe Rumble burned the ignite. So Rumble's gonna be able to push top lane if he chooses to, which it seems like he does. Tyken Lee is still farming. Oh, now he's gonna decide to back. So both blue buffs on Purple Team right now. Caitlyn's gonna decide to push out her lane and then send it into Purple Team's outer turret. Lee Sin picking up a Wriggles Lantern, boots, and I believe he's gonna turn this Ruby Crystal and Longsword into a Phage. Singe missing some CS up at top. Decides to go for a Mercury Tread, so let's see if how effective that is against Rumble's. Tristana is still doing really good, pretty consistent CS so far. It seems like he's gonna go for a Blade of the Rune King route first. Still uncertain what Caitlyn will build her Vampiric Scepter into. G4 trying to gank mid, however, Lee Sin with that God intuition already knows. G4 gonna try to gank bot. I don't know. Oh, bubble miss from Nami. However, G4 gonna ult. Oh, G4 being taken down very low. And then Extracted tanked Caitlyn's ult, so very good play there for Purple Team. Blue Team not playing that out very well. Song Jae-gu gonna try to YOLO swag on this guy? Is he gonna ult? He going in. However, Lux's stun is down. But YOLO swag, Brand 4 uses the flash, gets Song Jae-gu getting stunned. However, he's gonna chase this guy all day, every day. Uses the ignite, has ghost, and gets the fling, gets the kill. Good job, another 300 gold for Song Jae-gu. Rumble trying to push up top, which he continues to do so. Lee Sin gonna try to gank bot. Oh! NT. Caitlyn being forced to farm golems. So a lot of miscommunication errors going for Blue Team right now. So that could be a lack of, I don't know, coordination or whatever, but Purple Team is definitely taking a lead because of their Blue Team's errors. Meanwhile, Leona gonna go ham. She going ham. Knight Pengu is in on the action. However, he misses the engage. However, Tyken Lee's going in. He's gonna get a kick. Nice god kick on Caitlyn, who tries to get out of there. However, Extracted picks up a kill. Extracted burning a lot of mana that he doesn't need to. He should use the cutlass on on Jazzy right now, which he does, gets the kill, and then Pengu is able to live off of that as well. So if Extracted doesn't carry this, I'm gonna be very sad because he is 5-0 right now. Brand and J4 walking around with their heads cut off, but seems like they're gonna try to do a minimal counter to this. Gonna try to get a red buff steal. What the hell are they waiting for? They knew that Lee Sin was down at bottom lane. However, it seems like they're trying to pick off Lux. Blue team is aware that Lee Sin is at mid now. This nigga dead. Oh, J4 gonna hit on DJ, who flashes, but J4 gonna ult. Oh, we need peel on this for this guy. Oh man, this guy's getting worked on. Dodge that. Dodge it. Oh, what's going on? Oh, J4 dies. Tycoon Lee gonna force the flash, and then he gets shut down. Leona gonna try to follow this up. Song Jae-gu heading down from top of the lane in order to get that kill on Brand, and then he's gonna pursue this J4 for a bit as well. Oh, he ghost. Oh, he ulting. He YOLO swagging. YOLO swag. Go, go, go. YOLO swag. No fucks given. Yeah, fling that guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He dead. Yeah, yeah. So another kill for Song Jae-gu. Meanwhile, Rumble seems like he doesn't know what he's doing. He's slowly pushing top lane. However, he's not really getting that turret down quick enough. And meanwhile, Song Jae-gu is still able to keep up in CS somewhat, but Song Jae-gu has 4 kills on Rumble. Lux did pick up that Athene's Unholy Grail, so she's gonna have consistent mana regen now. Extracted not doing a very smart thing. He's face checking bushes. He should just accept that he's getting zoned out. Probably should go for the wolves right now. Instead of taking this unnecessary poke damage, gets trapped. Chichito going in on this guy, doesn't use her Pilt over Peacemaker. He finally uses it, gets the ult. Barrier from Extracted is able to keep her alive. So yeah, once again, misplay from Extracted, getting in range when he shouldn't. Oh my god, scumbag Lee Sin just kicking J4 over to his ally. Rumble ulting on top of that fight, and then easy kills. Double kill for Brand. Meanwhile, Song Jae-gu is down at bottom lane. Oh, Extracted is gonna die, and he's dead. Meanwhile, Song Jae-gu trying to go in on this this Nami and this Caitlyn. Uses the ult, uses the ghost. He's gonna be able to get a kill. You dead. Oh wow, lucky, so lucky. But not this time. That flingdo. How did Nami die? Oh. So yeah, Song Jae-gu kind of doing some light lifting, you know, just ulting around. Fling him, fling that bitch. Hey, YOLO swag, YOLO swag. Oh, J4 with the flash, and then he finishes off with the Q. Meanwhile, Leona's trying to stop this Rumble from pushing. So Lee Sin is slowly falling behind despite that huge lead, so he hasn't been able to pick up any decent kills lately. Dragon is still up, or has gone back up now. Leona is forced to stay top in order to keep this turret alive, meanwhile while Song Jae-gu tries to respawn. Now Extracted helping out Lux, picking up that blue buff. Tycoon Lee heading up top. Never mind. So Leona has to back right now in order to provide vision through wards for her team. Like, J4 could easily sneak a dragon right now if he becomes aware of where Lee Sin is. Song Jae-gu should head back up at top, which is being pushed over. So it does seem like Caitlyn's gonna build a Infinity Edge. Don't think you should build an Infinity Edge when you're in a gold deficit. Infinity Edge is more of a luxury item that you should be going for if you have a significant lead over the other team, because I think that Blade of the Rune King is gonna definitely be better for Tristana, who, like, that thing's able to do 15% of targets champion maximum whatever, so that's gonna do a pretty significant amount of damage. Meanwhile, Leona and Rumble, never mind. 5 members of blue team down at Dragon. No vision there for purple team. Leona does have a Oracle, so she could scout out for wards. 5v5, YOLO swag right here. Go Singed, go. YOLO swag it. This is a good position for, or a relatively good position for, bunch of members getting caught. Leona getting nice stun on 3 members of blue team. Fight going down. DJ needs some peel. J4 going down. Gets an ult on Extracted. Extracted's gonna die from that Rumble ult. Songjae-gu just going down on this brand. Meanwhile, Nami gonna probably die, maybe? Rumble being dropped down pretty quickly. Songjae-gu gonna die to Chachito. Meanwhile, Nami's gonna head up top. Try to avoid death. He dead. So, I think that team fight would have definitely been in favor of purple team. However, Extracted didn't even use his barrier though. Come on, man, you need to burn spells in those big team fights. But DJ was able to survive after burning his flash, and then this fight was pretty even. However, purple team is able to pick up this dragon, so they're definitely going to be able to keep a decent lead over blue team. Caitlyn does pick up the Infinity Edge as a result of getting some kills in that team fight, so her damage output is definitely spiking up now, so she's gonna be YOLO swagging. Meanwhile, Brandon's gonna head up mid, gonna try to clear out some of this minions. He's only at 90 CS, 20 minutes into the game. What are you doing? What the hell you doing, big boy? Caitlyn's gonna start. Caitlyn is slowly out farming Extracted right now, so her gold value overall is pretty similar to Tristana's, despite Tristana having those kills over Caitlyn. Lee Sin heading up mid, heading up to top, gonna try to get a kill on this Rumble. YOLO swag, Songjae-gu getting a nice slow. Rumble forcing the flash. Songjae-gu just tanking this turret. Rumble getting a nice ult, however, I think he's dead. Ghost being wasted on Songjae-gu. Blue team needs to start grouping up right now. You can't have one person up at top anymore because it's gonna set up easy game. However, DJ getting caught out, getting J4 ulted, and she is dead. J4 picking up that kill. Meanwhile, at bottom lane, Tristana and Leona pushing out that lane. However, 3 members of blue team are gonna start heading out to inner mid turret for purple. Despite having low DPS, they are taking down this turret relatively quickly. An unanswered turret from blue team. However, Tristana and Leona are going to try to respond by taking out bottom inner turret. Leona getting a nice stun on Chachito, chaining those stuns up. Leona picking up the kill, however, so definitely would have been more beneficial if Tristana was able to pick up that kill. They should continue pushing this turret because they have members that are able to cut off people. So Songjae-gu with that Thornmail, so he is able to YOLO swag now. 4 members of purple team gonna stream down to bottom inner turret. Are they gonna be able to take this turret? Extracted, one more hit. Ah, you little bitch. Nami doing an engage with that ult. Songjae-gu trying to peel people off with that Rylai. Leona going in, misses the stun. Extracted is getting pretty nice peel right now. However, he does get caught out by a bubble. Brand is in bad position right now. Burns the ult. Rumble using an ult. Brand dropping down. Leona still alive. Oh, Songjae-gu still alive. Extracted still alive. Uses the barrier. However, Jolly does pick up the kill. Ah! What are you doing, woman? Come on, real? This DJ though, man, disappointed. He does have that skill up now. Do the ult snipe, YOLO swag. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ow! Misplayed. Chichito, come on. All his spells are down. Come on, Chito. Kill him. Chichito. 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 Hey. Oh, DJ does have vision. Ow! Come on. Motherfucker. Oh my god, this DJ gets juked for days. Oh! DJ has definitely stayed here way too long now. He should start backing as soon as he can. However, Chichito is baiting this. He's aware that J4 is here. J4 going to be able to capitalize on DJ's mistakes. Chichito getting a kill on that. 4 members of blue team here to stomp on this Leona now. But will she be able to get out? J4 using an ult on Knight Pengu. And he's going to be picked off. Shutdown gold for J4. Meanwhile, on top lane, Sung Jae-gu slowly pushing that. So Knight Pengu was on a killing spree. That's kind of sad in a way. But he hasn't really used that gold to his full advantage. Like, he could have built a locket by now, and that would have been able to do tremendous things for purple team, who's dealing with a wide range of AoE spells, such as Rumble's ult, Caitlyn's pulled over Peacemaker, I guess. Bran has a variety of AoE skills, and then even Nami's skills that are AoE as well. So, oh, and J4's ult. So that locket definitely needs to be picked up for purple team. However, this dumb bitch decided to get a Spirit of the Ancient Golem instead. So, as a support, you need to build items that benefit your team. This guy is not building any items that benefit his team. But you know, that's just my opinion. Spending his money on little luxuries that don't really make a huge difference right now. But we'll have to see if purple team could somehow pull a significant lead. Oh, Song Jae-gu going YOLO swag. Brand getting picked off, getting stunned. Nami using the ult, however, wasted right there. J4 getting stunned from Leona. Leona gonna back off a bit. Use the stun. Extracted is in a bad position, however, J4 doesn't have the ult. Or he does have the ult, but not the HP to engage. Caitlyn being picked off, getting nicely stunned from Leona. Meanwhile, Extracted going in. Leona keeps chasing. Nice pickup from Extracted. Meanwhile, Song Jae-gu still YOLO swagging. Or not still YOLO swagging, always YOLO swagging. Knight of Pengu going in on Rumble, gets a nice stun. This guy's dead. Song Jae-gu getting a nice pickup on J4, and now purple team is able to slowly pick off this turret. Lee Sin is at full HP right now. A lot of shields and sustainability for purple team right now, I think. Leona just trying to go in. She has a lot of HP, but not much of anything else. Hey, just hit this thing. Extracted, just hit it. Extracted, come on. It takes you like one hit, come on. Song Jae-gu gonna try to take Dragon with Lee Sin. Extracted, stepping on a trap. Blue team was able to pick off the turret at top lane. Leona with that Oracles. Oh! Nice stop right there. Boom! Asphalt dodging that Lux ult. And he's dodging everything else. Oh, except for that. Lee Sin going in, YOLO swagging. Boom, you dead. Bruce Lee is invulnerable to stuns. So yeah, why is this turret still up? But anyways, Tristana picking up that Infinity Edge. J4 is way too squishy right now. Like, he is pretty much the only front line that blue team has, but he decided to go for a Spirit of the Elder Lizard route over what is it, Ancient Golem. So just minor things like that, I think, is helping purple team out. However, blue team is able to pick up that bottom turret, so that thing's finally dead. This thing should be dead too if Extracted was a newbie. Oh, Tycoon Lee and Lux getting a kill on J4, who's playing kind of greedy. Was probably trying to get that kill on Lux. Song Jae-gu just YOLO swagging, walking around, you know. He's like, I have a Thornmail, I got my Rylai's, I got my Ceres and Ray. She can't do none of me. Except CC me. Because I have 0 MR. So yeah. Leona definitely has to pick up that locket. I mean, he has a Glacial Shroud, probably building that into a Frozen Heart or Iceborne Gauntlet. But look at the amount of magic damage that, or look at the amount of physical damage that blue team has. Not very much. Jazzy's gonna flash out in order to survive, and then Leona's gonna be able to clear out this ward over here. So Knight, Pengu, providing pretty good place for her team. However, itemizing not the right way in my opinion. 3 members of purple team getting caught out here. DJ going down instantly. However, Jazzy's being picked off pretty easily too. Tycoon Lee's gonna try to follow this up. Song Jae-gu just YOLO swagging over here, providing a loud peel. Asphalt being dropped really quickly. Tycoon Lee still sustaining. Meanwhile, Leona as well. Tycoon Lee gonna get dropped down. No one is on this Caitlyn. Just leave. Just leave. That ult is up for Caitlyn. Oh, YOLO swag it, my young Padawan. YOLO swag it. YOLO swag it. Do it. Nope. Too much lifesteal for Caitlyn. He does have that Ceres Embrace though, so YOLO swag. But yeah, very careless of purple team. They went into this bush knowing that the bush they walked in from over here was warded, so good pick up from blue team. These little minor throws from purple team is keeping blue team in this game longer than they should. In terms of global gold, only a 6k lead for purple team, so not too significant at this point in time of the game. Starting to head into late game though. We're about 30 minutes into the game so far. Luck's gonna be able to pick up this blue buff for herself, so she's gonna be able to do a decent amount of poke. This Lux has very bad CS right now. Like, as a Lux, 120 CS at 31 minutes is kind of unexcusable. Like, her damage is pretty item dependent, so she needs to itemize fast, and she has to provide a lot of burst damage for her team. 125 CS not very good for 31 minutes. Like, even with all this action going down, you should be able to find other ways to CS. Like, Caitlyn's able to CS, Extract is able to CS, Sin still doing a very good job of CSing. Members of blue team grouping up at mid, but purple team is thinking the same. So it does seem like Leona wants to finish that that Iceborne Gauntlet or Frozen Heart. So 5 members. Oh, YOLO swag for Song Jae-gu. He's YOLO swagging. Oh, Caitlyn flashes out. A lot of CC going down. Song Jae-gu and Tycoon Lee getting dropped instantly. Leona still has the ult. Extracted dies pretty fast. Leona missing an ult, and then Leona and Lux being taken, or Leona being taken down. An ace for blue team. So like I said, purple team really needs some MR right now. Like, they really need that locket. However, Leona's building a Frozen Heart or some shit like that. Like, Tycoon Lee was pretty tanky. However, he went for a DPS route and built the Ravenous Hydra. Has some tankiness from the Frozen Mallet. However, a lot of AoE coming down from blue team, so they really need that locket. Chichito tanking a shit ton of damage. Meanwhile, all 5 members of Caitlyn being dropped. YOLO swagging. Tycoon Lee is going to try to follow this up, try to steal this. However, this is being taken down pretty quickly. Oh, Smite being used on Eastern! Oh, however, Lee Sin coming down a little too late. YOLO swag coming down. Gonna try to pick up some kills. Tycoon Lee is getting dropped. Nice slow to stop the chase. Oh, bursting this bitch down! No, you going for the wrong person, girl. But yeah, as you can see, purple team's front line right now is Lee Sin and Singed. Singed has a very good amount of armor, HP, and MR. However, Tycoon Lee is definitely lacking in all aspects except for HP. So, 118 armor and 87 MR against a Brand who has Sorcerer's Shoes and Leandries. So that's going to be a lot of Magic Pen coming down from blue team, who has a Leandries on Rumble as well. This turret finally being taken out, extracted, finally manning up, you know. And also, Caitlyn is now ahead of Tristana in terms of in terms of overall gold value, despite that quick lead from Tristana going, what was it, 5-0, 5-1, something like that. So yeah, what I suggest purple to do is they really need that lock-in. I think Leona is still fetching for that frozen heart, but we'll have to determine what that is as soon as she backs and buys it. So because she does have 900 gold. So Baron on blue team. Blue team is going to want to try to start pushing mid or a side lane. Especially since Nami just picked up an Oracles. Damn, I lost. Of course you lost, newbie. Leona finally listening to me, getting that Emblem of Valor, probably building that into a locket eventually, hopefully. But that's what they really need right now. Meanwhile, G4 is going to be able to finish that Randuin soon, and then that's going to mitigate a lot of the physical damage coming out from Tristana and Tycoon Lee. So yeah, this game is now being pushed over to purple team side as Baron buff is on blue team. So they're going to decide to shove mid out. However, I think purple team might have the tools they need in order to prevent a full-on siege, because Lux has that fast wave clear ability, as well as Tristana able to clear with her passive from explosive shot. About a quarter left on blue team's Baron buff right now, so this is going to be a really big fight. If blue team comes out with an ace and keeps most of their members alive, I think they're going to be able to end this game. Song Jae-gu taking a lot of damage despite trying to fight this off. Ugh! DJ tanking. So Baron is still on blue team. Blue team is going to apply a lot of pressure onto this turret. Some members of purple team have to back off, or they're going to get full-on engaged. YOLO swag coming down for Song Jae-gu, however, he's not tanking enough. One quick burst from Brand is all they need in order to force them to disengage. Oh, Brand ult bursting down a lot of people here. Blue team's going to be able to safely pick up this turret, as purple team's going to be forced to back after taking all that passive damage from the multiple Leandries. Rumble still has the ult. Asphalt did burn the ult. Inhib being taken for blue team. YOLO swag not able to pick off anyone because of that strong disengage that blue team has now. Blue team's going to be able to stream down to bot lane. Going to take off this inner turret. Oh, G4 flashes, is able to stay alive. Lee Sin doing a last-ditch effort. Nami's still alive. They are focusing the wrong people right now. Should not be going after Nami. No one is there to help Lee Sin. G4 decides to stall for some time. Dies as a result. However, 3v3, I think. Oh, Night Pengu! Night Pengu not YOLO swagging, however. Rumble might die. Extracted is gonna die after this as well. Just tanking a face shot from Chichito. Strong ace for blue team, who isn't able to quite end this and decides to take inhib turret at bot lane instead. So very nice turnaround for blue team right now. They're gonna be able to pick up this inhib as well at bot lane. So 2 inhibs down for purple team. It's gonna be really hard for them to come back right now. Oh, are they gonna try to end this? Just went straight through mid then. Shit. Oh, bad communication here. Brand trying to man up. Chichito being a little bitch though. So, I'm still uncertain what Lux is building right now because what she really needs is a death cap to do more damage. But she should have had that a long time ago if she didn't have 155 CS. Like, she's worth 10k, almost 40 minutes in is kind of embarrassing, man. Come on. Especially as the AP carry. When you have less gold on you than Lee Sin, and less gold than the support, then you're doing something wrong. New CS better, dude. Brand picks up that death cap for himself, however, so he's gonna provide a lot of damage. I don't think he needs this Twin Shadows, dude. Like, what the hell? That's money that you don't need to use because you, first of all, you aren't really even using it, and then second of all, purple team doesn't even have all that much magic damage because Lux is definitely under farmed right now, so she's not doing a lot of damage herself. However, Lee Sin does pick up that that locket that they needed 30 minutes ago. So what's Leona gonna build now? Baron should be up in a few minutes, so seems like blue team's gonna decide to set that up soon. And group up for a nice pickup here. Oh, Jazzy. So Jazzy's making a big mistake by face checking bushes by himself, but it's whatever. Blue team's gonna head up top, gonna try to pick off this turret, which has like one hit left. Come on, just run in there and hit. Just run in there and hit. Yeah, just hit it. Just let the minions hit it. Oh, Asphalt picking up that kill. Chichito's not even here. Baron does spawn. This is probably blue team's last stand, right? I mean purple team's last stand. Lux is gonna back, Tristan's gonna back, they're gonna buy. Leandries for Sin? I don't know if that's what he needs right now. This guy needs MR. You need MR, man. Build a Banshees or something. Oh god. Those Leandries from blue team is really hurting the MR lacking purple team. I don't know where, out of nowhere. Meanwhile, Tristan's gonna try to clear up some of the waves being pushed into their base. However, blue team's gonna be able to capitalize on this. Oh, nice ult on Chichito. Chichito cleansing out, however, gets stunned again by Leona. Leona's gonna have to disengage, and she's gonna get dropped. Fish just got dropped. Extracted, J4 still has the ult. Meanwhile, this turret being peeled down fairly quickly. Oh, I believe this is over. This is over. J4 going in. Multiple crits from Chichito is able to drop Lux down fairly quickly. Songjae-gu is back, just wasn't big enough this game. Rumble dropping down his ult, gonna be able to quickly drop Songjae-gu out of this fight. So, eliminated. So, good job from blue team, able to keep their composure in this game. Extracted not able to carry. So yeah, DJ with the bad game, and then Extracted wasn't able to really snowball his lead, and then Leona kind of spending that excess gold on things that didn't really need to be bought early on. Like, she built items for supports that should be built later. Oh, I got a phone call.